that want to be the Prime Minister of Jamaica must come clean and make Jamaicans judge him based on his credentials.
Bless up, ABR family and viewers. Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl, Isabel Rose, and in this one, Anju Holness continues to fight the Integrity Commission. After he learns of the 108 pages of affidavit from the Integrity Commission, he files an application to strike out same on June the 11th, 2025. He will learn his fate on Thursday by Judge Althea Jarrett. Did Daryl Vaz throw shades at Anju Holness at the Portland Gospel Concert? As well as Colin Bell, who is the Deputy Shadow Minister on Culture and Creative Industry, calls for the High Command and the Commissioner of Police to apologize to the sound system operators for what police have done. Please stay tuned for the details at hand. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Also, go over to my TikTok at Isabel Rose and follow me over there. Help me to get to 10,000 followers. Please and thanks. Now, ABR family and viewers, following the tabled report of September 17, 2024, where we learned that Anju Holness was uncertified due to his old statutory decorations and the problems that ensued when the Integrity Commission needed more information of his old financials. We also learned in that 170 odd pages of report that he was under investigation for illicit enrichment. And so in late September of that very same year, Anju Holness filed 28 applications to even include the Integrity Commission to be compelled to certify a statutory declaration, and he also wanted to strike out the act of illicit enrichment. And so if you think that is, bad, or if you think that is detrimental, we will learn of his fate in that, judicial review in October of this year. And so fast forward to now, we also learned that the Integrity Commission has written 108 pages of their affidavit, and same seems to be scandalous to the point where Anju Holness went back to the court through his lawyers, that is, and basically filed an application to target 12 paragraphs in that 108 pages of affidavit from the Integrity Commission, and he wants same to be striked out. What kind of leader is this in our country? Do we really want this man to govern our country again, knowing that his statutory declaration is still uncertified and he's fighting the anti-corruption body in our courts when he stated that even the People's National Party must leave the Integrity Commission to do their work?
And as such will function under its general oversight. And I don't want to be giving conflicting views. It is a commission of parliament, but it is still independent. It is independent, like all the other commissions which have to be attached to some form of state authority. But the parliament cannot interfere in or direct the commission as to what to do, in the similar way that there are other independent commissions which are attached to parliament.
Can we go forward with this man even on our ballot? He refused to recuse himself, having learned that he's under investigation for illicit enrichment, among 9 others. Some are even saying 14 in total. But let me read from this article from the Gleaner, and it says Prime Minister Anju Holness is expected to learn on Thursday whether the Supreme Court will grant his request to strike out scandalous sections of an official affidavit in his lawsuit against the Integrity Commission. Justice Althea Jarrett will rule on an application filed by Holness and 3 affiliated entities, Imperium Holdings Limited, Positive Media Solutions, and Positive Jamaica Foundation, seeking to strike out parts of a 108-page affidavit submitted in March by the Craig Beresford of the Integrity Commission, who is the Director of Information and Complaints. The application filed on June 11 targets at least 12 paragraphs in Beresford's affidavit that Holness claims are hearsay, scandalous, and irrelevant. In an affidavit of his own, Holness argued that paragraph 11 to 15 and accompanying exhibits are an abuse of power, scandalous, frivolous, and vexatious, with prejudicial value outweighed any probative worth. The Integrity Commission opposes the application, saying the contested paragraph responds to claims Holness made in his own affidavit. These paragraphs and exhibits reportedly involve internal IC assessments of Holness' finances, investments, and income declaration dating back to 1998. Wow! The dispute is part of a broader legal battle. In September 2024, Holness and 3 entities filed a sweeping judicial review claim against Beresford, Director of Investigations Kevon Stevenson, and the IC. The claim challenges the fairness of IC's investigation into Holness' finances. Stevenson had raised concerns over unexplained discrepancies in Holness's 2021 filings and questions regarding tax, compliance, and transactions exceeding $470 million involving companies linked to him. Holness has denied any wrongdoing. In December, the Supreme Court granted permission for Holness to proceed with a judicial review claim, which also challenges the constitutionality of the Integrity Commission Act and the illicit enrichment provision of the Corruption Prevention Act. The case is set for hearing in October. Meanwhile, the court also heard arguments from the Attorney General chambers, which unsuccessfully sought to have constitutional issues in the case heard separately and first. Justice Jarrett ruled that it would be better for the court to consider the full scope of Holness' claim together. Holness's legal team has also filed motions for additional disclosures from the IC, alleging that some previously provided documents incomplete or were otherwise altered or redacted without any lawful justification. The contested materials include a forensic accountant's report, the examinations contractor, and a non-disclosure agreement. While the report has since been provided, Holness attorneys argued that redactions still hinder their ability to prepare. An affidavit from attorney Vashni Headlam of the firm Henley Gibson Henley supported that disclosure request, stating that his team identified deficiencies in documents shared in May. The IC's legal team made additional disclosures on June 11th, the same day Holness filed his strikeout application. The defendants responded on July 7, rejecting claims of irrelevance or hearsay. They maintained that Beresford's affidavit rebutted Holness's own statements and that the content fell within Beresford's personal knowledge. They further argued that the redacted information was unrelated to Holness's case, involved third parties, and its disclosure could breach confidentiality provision of the Integrity Commission Act. Evian Ortiz, acting legal counsel at the IC, stated in separate affidavit that redacted information covered unrelated investigations and sensitive matters involving third parties, and releasing it would be a criminal offense under the Section 56(3) of the Act. The IC has also pushed back against certain language in Holness' amended fixed date claim, from particularly his use of the word purported to describe Beresford's examination of his 2022 and 2023 declarations. They argue that this wording seeks to revive a previously rejected application for judicial review consulting an abuse of power The Supreme Court had earlier denied Holness' request to compel Beresford to examine those declarations. So we await Thursday for the court's ruling.
When you remember that we Prime Minister Sui, that is an X beside the head. When you remember that them under investigation, that is an X beside the head. When you go there and you remember that Mark Golden has clean hands and a pure heart, that is an X beside the head.
This year and the victory here. What the progress people them there. They want to see every hand in the ear. Tell if you call it Anju now, call it the man. 25 if you call it.
We not in a no whole heap of talking with them, no bag of talking. This is the settlement of our confrontation. Mr. Prime Minister, put on your green sandals, your green clocks, your green washover boot, and call the election so that we can vote you out.
In the meantime, ABR family, jump on the comments them what you think about this so far. Please to leave a like on the video as well.
Any man that want to be the Prime Minister of Jamaica must come clean and make Jamaicans judge him based on his credentials.
Just come to me. The sound man, the man and kick over the man console. Turn over the man box. A calling on the police commissioner to apologize to the sound man and all sound men in Jamaica. And if we get no apology, sound system owners and operators and selector must do a strike. Either the 1st of August or the 6th of August, no sound man shouldn't play a no government event if an apology is not tendered to that sound man. A calling on Babsy Grange to apologize to the sound man, or all sound men must withhold service for one day. It happened at an opportune time. Emancipation Day is Friday, and Wednesday after that is Independence Day. This nothing happen again. The law say you can take with them equipment, you can lock them up, but you know if it destroy people equipment. The policeman was rude.
Rude indeed, and he definitely must be reprimanded. ABR family and viewers, without further ado, what says you? Drop your comments in the comment section, let us reason. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel on the road to 30k and beyond. Help me to get there. Please get this video to at least 8,000 likes. Stay tuned for more videos, stay tuned for more updates. Big up on yourself.